So before we get into where Ashanti is now, let's take it back to the beginning. Ashanti Douglas was born on October 13, 1980. The singer, songwriter, record producer, model, dancer, and actress was first discovered by her mother when she was 12 years old. She started writing songs in high school and also started her acting career, making appearances in Spike Lee's Malcolm X in 1992 and music video for KRS-One. She signed with Murder Inc. Records in 2002. Ashanti was first noticed by r.kelly because of her vocals, and he asked her to sing hooks for different rappers and even did some duets. She appeared on the Fast and the Furious soundtrack in 2001, but her first break came when she was featured on hit singles Fat Joe's What's Love and Ja Rule's Always on Time. These two singles became the biggest hit songs of 2002. Ashanti became the first female artist to be in 2 spots on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart simultaneously, with What's Love and Foolish being number 1 and number 2. Her first debut single, Foolish, became a hit. She sampled DeBarge's Stay With Me for this single, and it stayed on the Billboard Hot 100 for 10 weeks at the top. Ashanti released her debut album, Ashanti, in 2002 and sold over 500,000 copies in the US in the first week. She earned 8 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, and a Grammy Award for the Best Contemporary R&B Album in 2003. Her debut album ended up going triple platinum in the US and sold 6 million copies worldwide. The next year, in 2003, Ashanti's second album, Chapter 2, debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200. Chapter 2 sold 326,000 copies in the first week and ended up going platinum and selling over 1.5 million copies in the US. The hit singles Rock With You and Rain On Me helped the album receive a Grammy nomination for Best Contemporary R&B Album, Best R&B Song, and Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. Her music video for Rain On Me received a Lifetime Channel Achievement Award for her message speaking out against domestic violence. This year, she also started dating rapper Nelly. In 2004, she released her third album, Concrete Rose. This album became her third platinum certified album. Her hit single, Only You, reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was very popular in the UK. Her second single, Don't Let Them, wasn't as popular because Def Jam refused to fund a music video. After the release of this album, she released a DVD called Ashanti, The Making of a Star, and it featured exclusive photos and behind-the-scenes footage. So now getting into her acting career, in 2005, Ashanti made her acting debut in Coach Carter and also starred in The Muppets Wizard of Oz, which had almost 8 million viewers once it premiered. She decided to focus more on her acting this year. Ashanti also made appearances in John Tucker Must Die in 2006 and Resident Evil Extinction in 2007, playing a supporting role. Her next album, The Declaration, was released in 2008, but only sold 86,000 copies in the first week. This was the lowest number she's ever done. Her single, The Way That I Love You, was her first single to reach top 40 on the Billboard Hot 100 since Only You, which was released in 2004. Her single, Body on Me, also released on Nelly's album, Brass Knuckles, and was number 1 on the Billboard's Hot Video Clip Tracks chart for 1 week.
Yeah, it's funny. I was at Billboard the other day, and I was being interviewed, and he talked about the 3 records in the top 10, and I said, well, actually, it was 4, because I wrote Ain't It Funny for J-Lo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I didn't get my credit, but I wrote it.
Why wouldn't they give you your writing credit, though?
Because I was new.
Wow.
Ain't It Funny? Was I even signed yet? I don't even think I was signed yet when I wrote Ain't It Funny.
Yeah.
And people would still do that today.
Oh,
if
100%.
you're not signed, give somebody a song just to,
In May of 2009, r.kelly released Ashanti from the Inc. Records, and a few months later, she signed to a new label, Renan Entertainment. Also in 2009, she headlined in the cast of The Wiz and the New York City Center Encores. After 4 years and no releases from Ashanti, she made her comeback with some singles, The Woman You Love featuring Busta Rhymes and Never Should Have, that won Best Independent R&B Soul Performance at the 2013 Soul Train Awards. And from 2012 to 2013, she made her way back to acting, appearing in Army Wives and starring in the Lifetime movie Christmas in the City. Ashanti's 5th album, Braveheart, was released in 2014. Her first single, I Got It, featured Rick Ross, and her second single, Early in the Morning, featured French Montana. The album debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200 and was her first independent album chart topper. In 2015, she announced another album in the making, but no release date was mentioned. She also collaborated with Michelle Obama in her Let's Move campaign and released her single called Let's Go to help spread awareness for drinking water. In 2017, Ashanti announced her 7th studio album to be released in 2018. This album is a collaboration with Ja Rule. She returned to the music and collaborated with rappers such as Ty Dolla $ign and Lil Wayne on their albums. Recently, in 2019, she released her single Floating with Afro B in the collaboration with Pretty Little Thing. She appeared in a few more shows as well, but still no new album. Ashanti was very active in acting when she wasn't releasing music. She dated rapper Nelly for 10 years, but the relationship ended in 2014. She's also active in the community and has given back. She's helped many organizations raise money and awareness for good causes. Ashanti was a great artist and released some hit singles that are still being played today, but her stardom only lasted for so long. But she's also just started going on tour again, so you might be able to catch a show or two. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode as we discuss what happened to Ashanti. If you enjoyed today's episode, click on that like button and be sure to subscribe below. See you next time.
Why you treating me so bad? You said you love me, no one above me, and I'm oh, baby, not stopping me, to the top of me. Looking at my body, baby, now you wanna come and put it on me. If I gave it to you, could you promise me? Sometimes I can't sleep at night. This here it just don't seem right. Sometimes I just wonder why I almost let my life go by. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. This here it just don't seem right. Sometimes I just wonder why I almost let my life go by. All right, New York City, I'm gonna need everybody to put their lights up right now.
This show is brought to you by Jam Time Machine Radio, the finest of old school black and pop music. Check out www.jamtimemachine.com and listen to non-stop old school black and pop music. Jam Time Machine Radio, more than just music.